Pizza Paggio, Pizza Paggio. We are the Beelzebub, Pizza Paggio.
Belial, Behemoth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Satanas, Lucifer.
It's a long one.
Don't talk over it.
Belial, Behemoth, Beelzebub,
Yeah.
Asmodeus, Satanas, Lucifer.
Well, hello, welcome to the Off-Air podcast. All big fans of Satan here. I'm a Diablo fan myself. My name's Liam. We've got Ben over there. You're
Lucifer.
a fan of the Dark One. Yes, Belle, you're a fan of...
I'm not going to say I'm a fan of
No, you always
the devil.
say you want people to perish in the fire pits of the underworld. That's like the main thing you say.
Meat eaters, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Producer Andy's also here.
Present.
He's what have you got there? Oh, you've drawn a little star around you. Are you
Yes.
summoning some sort of dark spirit? or-
Manifesting Asmodeus himself.
Yes. Well, wouldn't it be great to suckle from the teat of Asmodeus?
We've all got a bit of
all his dark.
Bahamut inside
dark
of us, don't we?
magic.
Bahamut. That's funny. Like that, obviously we played that. That's fun. Went for a minute. I wonder if like the 9th time we do that, it's
Oh,
going
we're
to
not
get
doing
old.
that again.
Oh, it'll get more than one
It'll
run.
get more than one run,
Can't
yeah.
be mad. It takes me a long time to make an intro.
It does
Bill.
take him a long time
Can we
to make
fade
them
it
bell.
down next time and just talk over
Oh,
it?
do no such thing.
I don't think that'll work.
Can I just say before we kick into the Off-Air podcast, I went to the bathroom before, my first bowel movement of the day, which is pretty rare for 13 past 11. And look, it did take a little bit longer than normal, but thank you, Ben, for not embarrassing me in front of the
Yeah, I
sales
was
team.
pretty close to doing a poo call.
Yeah, sometimes, that's his favourite trick. He presses the button and the whole office hears it. Liam, nip it off, nip it off, nip it off.
I usually say, if it's Liam or Bell, I say, snap it off.
Yeah. To be honest, I think, and it's unfair for women in the workplace, and this is one of the gaps that we've got to bridge, but I get a lot more leeway. Belle has to rush her poos more. Like, I think you call Belle out on the all-staff more than me, and I'm sorry for that, Belle. I don't know why that is.
Is that a woman
I know
thing or
why
is that
it
a
is.
Ben
No,
and Bell thing?
I think it's just a bullying thing.
Oh, I'm happy to
But
call out Liam more.
It's whatever I do is wrong.
I can up it up.
Whatever I do is... Oh, no,
No, Belle,
don't
you
do
do
that.
that.
well,
good
hang on a
stuff.
minute. And you say that, but you were barking orders at me that first day of radio stuff.
I was reminding you to play certain sound effects during the show today because we were broadcasting elsewhere, and the first two times you didn't fire off the intros
I
for the
did
guests.
fire off the intros for the guests. Something else was
Do we
wrong.
edit out those mistakes? Or we
No,
leave them
I
in?
left them in.
Yeah, good.
I like to...
Just know that that's Andy.
if a dog wees on a carpet, you're not going to just clean it up.
Yeah.
You're gonna rub the dog's face in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's the expression. I would never do that to my dog. My dog can piss anywhere.
How many orders of business do we have? I have one.
Well, we just got the big one, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but this off-air pod is called We Plinth Bombed Abbie Chatfield.
Should I just do my quick order of business first?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then we'll get to the
chat.
Chatfield stuff
Yeah.
after. Yep.
Sorry.
There's a video.
You don't
Andy,
need to apologise.
I don't think you've seen this, but there's a video that Liam hates that Will and Woody have done. He hated it.
I put it in the
Oh,
Alpha Squad
yeah.
He was
last night.
tearing
That's why I put it in.
shreds off it.
I saw it and I was like, get out.
I like Will and Woody, and for the sake of this, I will say that it was very nice. I thought of Will individually. He reached out and texted Ben and I, but he
got one
didn't. He didn't
too.
have your number.
Yes.
So we gave him your number,
Yeah, and then
then
we
he texted.
tried to catch up for a beer, and,
And then
he
he
failed.
he sent this really nice message like, good on you guys, I
Yep.
love what you do, like, welcome to Melbourne, buddy, let's catch up, proud of yous. And then when we actually said, let's get a beer, he was
Yeah.
like, I'm actually
pretty busy.
I'm actually real busy.
It feels like that happens with a lot of people.
It does, yeah.
And I like their show, and I like
Well,
their team, and
You
I
don't
like their
like
producer.
You don't like their latest
I don't
video.
like how they lean on dunk tanks too much. They did a
Liam,
bit. They did a
literally,
bit.
there was a video on their socials. We were in an Uber together, and Liam, I heard him audibly groan. And he went, they've done a dunk tank again. And I said,
then you
are
said the
you kidding me?
sentence. He
Are
also
you
said the
that
sentence.
jaded towards dunk tanks that you would audibly groan and say they've done it again?
Well, obviously
And then he
they.
said, I hate dunk tanks.
Obviously,
we know.
somehow, the reason dunk tanks come up on their show so much is they obviously have one in the Casanova room. You know what I mean? Like
they had
like,
two
got
dunk
two.
tanks.
They had two dunk tanks. So Yeah, the first time they used a dunk tank was with a name. I'd love to talk to them about this one day. But love you guys. Great stuff. Don't like the dunk tank stuff though. But they did a bit with Amy Shark like 5 years ago, and they're probably like, do you reckon most people have forgotten about the dunk tanks? Not me. I hated that bit. and so they've done a bit where it's like whoever fell, they would be going to the jungle and I think Woody's going to be on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
That's right.
And so, yeah, to be fair, that's a bit of a way of making it a bit spicier. Like, one of us is going to be on it.
Also, as a radio brain, I could have predicted that because Will just had a kid. So he's not going to go on the
Woody just had the kid.
Or did I get him around the wrong way?
They both have just had a kid, but Woody's is actually
They
fresher.
both just had kids?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Woody's
right.
is fresher.
Oh, there you
and
go.
now he's going into the jungle.
For
It's a bit
real?
weird. Yeah.
What would be
Wow.
a great
Yeah.
bit is if they sent Woody's child into the jungle. Who will win? Will it be Woody Woodlaw's, 13-month-old baby? Or, anyway.
Yeah.
But, of course, what happened is they fell into the water. And then I was like, well, this is lame. There's, that's all. You fall into water. And Ben's like, no, wait, there's an animal in it. There'll be an animal in
Well,
it.
I thought there was an animal.
No,
in
there wasn't. It's just
just
like,
went into
oh,
water.
I'm wet. Like, that's not a thing. That's why I don't like
Yeah.
dunk tanks. And I've always said it. I'm not a fan of dunk tanks.
I'm definitely pro dunk tank, but when I did watch the video, a bit of me was hoping that there was
No.
more than just water in
Yeah,
there.
it's gotta-
So, there's a certain amount of you let down.
if you use a
What,
dunk
like
tank,
an eel?
you have to
Yeah, or
not have
jellyfish
water.
or something.
Here's what you do with that bit. You get both of the, I don't know if they have, there's probably not one near Melbourne, but you bungee it. So if they're both sitting on a seat and they're sitting on a plastic seat and they're both there and they're blindfolded and the one who gets kicked
you'd
off the
have a heart
building,
attack.
like the one who gets kicked off the bridge.
No, you'd actually
that
probably
would be
have a heart
but
attack.
that would be a good bit, right?
What
That
are
would
you
be
talking
scary.
about? So you go to a bungee place.
You both
Yeah.
bungee corded
And
up.
then you get
One
kicked
of
off.
you gets pushed
Yes,
off. That's
yeah.
horrifying. That is so
but
horrifying.
Do you see how that is better than a dunk tank?
Whoa.
You would probably die.
Can we pencil that in? Because I bungee jumped before
no,
and I was
no,
horrified.
no.
And honestly, after I bungee jumped, I told myself I'll never do that again
But
because
Liam's-
I've experienced it. But for the sake of radio content,
Yeah.
I would be blindfolded standing on the edge because that would be so
But you have
scary.
to not know it's
That would
coming,
suck.
though. That's the point. Liam's saying that it would be better if that was what they were doing. If you know now that one day it's going to be a bungee jump, then you know that.
Well, no, but still, it could just say Ben and I were doing this one day, and then only one of us is going to. You know what I mean? Like it's like whoever's going to be.
Yeah, I don't think you need to not know your bungee. I think you just have to know one of you is getting pushed off the edge
Right,
of the
because
building.
One is gonna
I
be
think
fine,
the
one
whole
is
thing
not.
with the dunk tank is they didn't know how far they were falling or what they were falling
Oh,
into.
it's a dunk tank,
So
it's not
if
that far.
if you got kicked and you thought, I'm just going to fall flat onto something, and then you just kept going.
So
That's
this is
horrifying.
welcome to our little prep meeting.
Yeah, this is what prep meetings
so
are.
now I've sort of convinced the guys that dunk tanks
And
aren't
then
cool.
usually it's 2-1.
But like,
majority
yeah, you do.
wins.
I like where their head's at. But just, guys, I know you've got the dunk tanks, but just because they're there doesn't mean you need to use them every 5 years, you know what I mean?
We've got some tickets to give away to Miley Cyrus. How do we do it?
Dunk
Dunk
tank.
tank.
Don't be mean.
Not being mean.
We wheel out the same shit.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had a dunk tank. I want to do a dunk
I
tank.
swear to
bit.
God, if you guys ever spring a dunk tank bit on me, I'm going to be so pissed.
It's going to be
Honestly,
a dunk
that'll-
tank arc.
Yeah,
They're gonna be so
there'll be a
freaking
dunk tank arc at some point.
Yeah.
I have a very minor gripe with a member of the team.
Yes, Andy. Feel free to flag it.
It's Ben. Did we get the Prime back? I traipsed all over Melbourne for this
I'm so sorry.
Prime, and I think
Yeah.
Ben's
Holy
literally
shit.
Genuinely,
he lost it.
I feel like I've let the team down because Andy
You left
on
a
air,
bag of
on air,
Prime.
on air. I was the one saying, I went around and got some Prime. Andy did all the hard work.
Andy's actually.
Honestly, and that was my nod for Team Member of the Week. I'm going to reveal it early, unless someone
Whoa,
has
there
a
is
Hail
no
Mary.
No, it's
team member
team of the
week.
quarter
Team member
this
of the
time.
quarter.
Yeah.
Well, you're my hot runner for Team
I've
Member of the Quarter.
already thought of my.
So
personal-
have I, by the way.
And so Andy was scouring on a Wednesday or whatever it was, Tuesday afternoon
Yeah.
for Prime around the city. He actually bought a bunch of bottles, and then he gave them to me. And then at the broadcast, I had them all. I remember I had them all in a Woolies bag, and then I think I put them down on my chair. I stood up, grabbed my backpack, but I didn't grab the Prime.
It's a lot of Prime.
And then I reckon I left probably 7 bottles of Prime.
Minus 2 bottles. Dino obviously got 2 bottles.
Dino
Have
got
you
two bottles.
asked around, though, because...
Andy, did you ask other Andy?
I did. I don't know if he's got them though.
What did he
That's a
say?
lot of Prime
He
to be
said,
leaving.
"I'll check." So he might have redeemed the Prime.
Hopefully.
Do you mind
Oh,
asking Andy if he's got the Prime?
Thank you,
Thanks,
Tom.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
We'll get a Prime update before
so
the end of this
funny if
pod.
you just left, after all
just-
that, you just left it there.
I know.
Just so you know as well.
I also haven't drunk any yet. I wanted to drink some.
You got a bit of Prime there, mate?
Choose life.
No. He
I
drank it all.
shared this with Kelsey, my wife, and I
What'd
had
you think of it?
a
What
little bit-
flavour is that?
Blue raspberry.
What'd you think?
Tastes pretty good. It's very sugary. Tastes
Yeah.
like a sugary.
That's all the
Powerade.
power. That's
Yeah.
all the power.
But does it taste like if you missed a gym session, you could drink that and you're probably all right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You'd be like doing the gym session.
It'd be like doing the
pretty
gym
much,
session.
I felt pretty pumped. After
Yeah.
As you would.
felt
We should all
Logan
drink
Paul.
Prime before the show.
Yeah.
I've also got another quick order of business. Sorry.
Yes, Belle. Yes.
The
Guys, what's happening?
Oh, hang on. Prime update.
Oh yeah, come on this
Yeah.
one, Tom.
There is.
Yes.
They were brought back. but
Great.
One of them has been taken.
What? Who took it?
Who took one?
One of the employees at Disgraves Espresso.
Oh, we're gonna
Welcome to that.
He thought they were leftover.
No,
so he
they,
took one.
they were not. They were the property of Nova Entertainment.
That's bold.
We'll bill them for that.
That's bold,
for
isn't
sure.
it? Thanks for
Good
the
on
update,
him, mate.
Tom.
Good
We'll
on
have
him,
to go and pump Nathan's stomach, the cook behind the De Graves Espresso.
Do we
fry.
want a quick prime during the off air?
No,
I wouldn't mind.
I
having
wouldn't
little
mind a quick
I-
prime.
Alright,
Tom,
well,
can
you
you
guys
grab me
can
the
Thank
the
you,
one
Tom.
with the multiple colours?
Sorry, you've been on Prime
Ice Pop, I
Prime
think.
Watch.
And we should get a few cups so everyone can have some.
Yep.
I'd like Belle to try prime.
I don't want any prime.
Belle,
Belle,
you
you should
drink
try
prime.
I want to live.
You're feeling very poorly, and I think this will cure what ails you.
I reckon you'd feel pretty good
This
after
will cure
a bit
what
of
ails
Prime.
you.
I want to just bring up the fact that this Andy whole thing in my
Yes.
bedroom is now on news.com, Daily Mail, and a few other
That's
websites.
good, Belle. You know what that is? That's traction. That's traction off
Dear
a good
Lord.
bit.
Hey, Tom,
You know what I mean?
Do you mind grabbing just 4 glasses?
Thanks, Tom.
I'm
So we're not-
so
Thank you,
sorry.
Tom.
You are not
Appreciate that.
Ben's
Thank you, Tom.
servant.
I was getting one for you as well, Belle.
I don't want
You're
it.
also guilty.
I reckon, wouldn't it be amazing if Belle just had a little swig of Prime and her nose just instantly got unblocked?
Yeah.
Is crew muscles on muscles?
I've got the Ice Pop hydration flavour in my hand. It's almost like water. So that's how you know it's good for you, Belle. See, it's like water-coloured.
Oh, I'm very excited to
Mate,
drink my
vodka
Prime.
is watercoloured. Doesn't mean it's good for you.
Yeah, no, but do you know how that's kind of off-white? That's the energy.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
You know
wow.
that if you just have coconut water, which is natural and actually very
Well,
good for you,
this has
that's
got 10%
the same.
coconut water in it.
Yeah, 10%.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then 90% room for other better stuff.
90% shit.
I would like to make a
Thank
toast
you,
when we
Tom.
drink prime.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right,
Ooh,
well,
a
let's
little
just jump
swig
in
of
while you're
Prime.
pouring that.
No, we've got to make a toast.
Couple of Primes. Jeez. We're not going to be able to sleep for the next couple of days, are we? After a bit of Prime.
It's disgusting.
It's not disgusting, Belle. Logan Paul promotes it, okay?
I can tell you right
Do you
now,
know how many-
he's probably never
Thank
drunk
you,
any
sir.
of this
Do you know
in
how
his
many
life.
little Eshays would die on the spot to have a little swig of Prime?
This is like, to me, this is like Kendall Jenner making tequila.
I think
Like,
we all
she's
kind
never
of
touched it in her
Cheers.
life.
we
She doesn't know
toast,
anything
but then
to
let's
do
all
with
sip it at once and give it a bit
Yeah.
of a bit of review. I'll,
Okay.
All right,
cheers.
here we go.
I'll go
Cheers.
first.
Cheers.
it. Ooh, it smells
Cheers.
like, ew.
Cheers. So you drink
Cheers,
first?
Belle. I'll go first. Give me my initial
There you
It
go.
smells like paracetamol.
Ben's had a swig.
My God, that is some of the best liquid that's ever touched my lips. I actually don't like it at all. That is yummy.
It smells like paracetamol that I take when I got
Andy,
migraine.
you're
Yeah,
up.
there's probably a bit of
Am I
paracetamol.
up? Am I?
Yeah, Andy, you're up. What do you think of that? It's like almost petrol-y.
Oh, it's like the drippings of Zeus's armpit.
All right, let me try some of this.
You like that?
Woo!
Liam likes it.
I feel like I could run a whole triathlon.
Bell.
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 Bell. Bell. Bell. Bell.
When
Bell.
does it become
Bell.
bullying?
Bell. 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 Bell.
Boo.
It honestly tastes like paracetamol.
I didn't agree with your stomach, Bell. Oh, that prime's gone right through you.
That is horrendous. Stop it.
You're telling me that smells horrendous, Bill.
Prime pump.
You cannot drink Prime anymore.
Bell is prime.
I don't want to drink prime.
Honestly, Bell, no more prime for you.
Take it away from her, please. Hey, yeah. Anyway, so long story short, this episode was supposed to be about Abbie Chatfield
Let's get into it.
on her
Honestly,
show.
Just quickly back on the prime.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Yeah.
This tastes like, honestly, it tastes like petroleum.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's
anyone,
just sugar and water.
anyone spending any amount of money on that particular
sitting in my
flavour, it's so
How's that dude this morning?
bad.
$250 he turned away for 2 primes.
That seems
not
like
great.
that is
It's like
not.
melted plastic.
You should not be putting that in your body.
I don't think it's that bad.
Honest, that flavour,
It
Serious?
doesn't taste good.
It's
that
fine.
flavour is
Doesn't taste
horrible.
It's okay.
I would feel sick if I drank a whole bottle of that.
Oh,
Anyway.
nah. Yeah, I'd rather down some spirits than that.
Yeah. Anyway,
More
sorry.
natural.
Back
Yeah,
on
so
to-
long story short, Abbie Chatfield on her Hot Nights with Abbie Chatfield page, she and some colleagues attempted to break Ben's world record of throwing ping pong balls off a wall, catching them onto her head with shaving cream.
Terrible job.
It wasn't even her.
She didn't even do it. Why didn't she even
look,
do
I
it?
haven't watched the whole video, but Andy
You
put
haven't?
Andy put it
No,
in the
did they-
Oh,
I-
let me
I
give
didn't
you
watch
the
it.
whole video. So it's for a radio show, not just her page. It's
Mm-hmm.
for a radio show. And she got 2 other people from the station to do it with shower caps on their head, so not even the
I don't know who
hair.
I don't know who the girl was, but it was
Don't know who
Nath.
the girl.
Nath.
Yeah,
who-
Nath.
from-
Jimmy and Nath fame.
Jimmy Nath guy.
But then there's a girl, Kira, and then Abby was like commentating it, but she didn't even really commentate. She just started singing songs. And then
Bella, I don't know about you, but I don't know if I'd be starting beef with Chatfield.
I'm happy to start beef with Abby. I don't care.
You've had,
and-
she's had one Daily Mail article, and
She had
then
a sweep.
you best drink some pride before you start that war, because
honestly, whatever. So yeah, and then they got 7. They got
Oh, they didn't
even break it.
7.
they didn't break the world
no,
record.
they didn't. The girl got 3.
I said when I do it again, I reckon I can get 20.
Yeah, no, he got 7.
Well,
And I was like,
anyway,
wow, this is a waste.
Andy put it in the group chat, and I think I think it had, say, 3 comments at the time, and then I think you instructed the Alpha Squad to Plinth bomb it, which
Yeah.
is obviously our private Facebook group. I checked it this morning. There's like 110 individual Plinth comments. People just writing Plinth, Plinth, Plinth. Imagine if you had a video and you're like, oh yeah, like it did what it did, and then 20 hours later it had 100 comments of people saying Plinth, and you had no idea why.
And one comment of big harumphing Plinth.
Yes.
I also
Very
like that
good.
there was actual, like I think there was 3 actual comments on it,
Yeah.
and then there was comments on those comments that were just saying Plinth, and then someone who didn't know what the bit was said Plinth ? And then the person replied with Plinth.
I love that you can now. I got to send my gratitude to the Alpha Squad
Oh,
for
incredible.
taking up the call to arms. How cool is it that you can at everyone at once?
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
do you
what's
mean?
that
What do you
about?
mean?
You can do at everyone in the Alpha Squad, and
everyone
then
gets
everyone in the
pinged.
Alpha Squad
So
gets a
everyone
notification.
gets a notification saying
So
they tagged you in
that's
it.
that's how you got like 100.
Yeah.
Because I was
Yep.
like, 100 people saw that and decided to, I'll
Yeah.
actually go find that.
But
And then-
it's nice knowing we now have this power where
We can
if
say
we deem fit,
everyone.
we go, everyone Plinth it. And then,
You can only do it. I mean, Facebook understand this is a powerful tool. I got told I could only do it once a day. I
Okay.
can only
Everyone.
at everyone once
we
a
don't,
day.
you
yeah,
don't
I
be
wouldn't-
throwing around
yeah.
Plinth bombs willy nilly.
I
Like, it's kind of
I
a.
kind of want to make it a thing.
I just sorry, just saying, like if they have found out that it's us that did it, and then they see the title of this pod, they start listening, and this
Yeah.
is what they hear.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, to be fair,
there's no
yeah.
threat
What are they
from
gonna
us.
do?
Like,
No,
exactly. We're not a threatening.
What are they
show.
going to do? Plinth bomb the Plinth bombers?
But like
I-
they're hearing this high-end fart comedy.
Well, this is just off-air podcast.
we're not
That's
trying to
what
be
it is.
threatening.
I don't think you will like this
How do
idea.
you go
I like
at
the
it?
idea of picking other things to Plinth bomb.
No. Let's not overuse
Well,
it.
I like to.
It's a
I
powerful
had
tool.
friends texting me like, "What's this? Have you Chatfield Plinth thing? Like, what is Plinth?" And it's nice now that I can just send the off-air podcast, which is Origins of Plinth. And if you don't understand what Plinth is, just
Oh,
listen to that.
That's a big one to send to
It's
someone. that
actually,
has
you know
no
how there's been a
context.
bit of, there's been a bit of discussion recently about how we get more people to like the Alpha Squad and get around the socials and etc. and get the podcast from 147th to in the top 100. It actually, when you think about it, is a fun way of getting the show out there. If once a week or something like that, we pick a target, like a popular target, and then everyone Plinth bombs it. And we spend 24 hours Plinth bombing
Yeah,
it,
but they're
and then
not
that
gonna go,
person.
that's Ben, Liam and Bell on Nova.
No, but that's why it's funny because they're gonna know what's going on. But then people might know, and they might come like the pod. I don't know.
think we should abuse the tool, honestly. I think we should just...
You're abusing my nose.
You're abusing my friendship. Well,
okay.
yeah, I think we should keep
Who
it
gets
for
the prize?
if somebody takes our idea,
Yeah.
then we have a
So,
permission to
that's what it's reserved for. People steal ideas.
that, or if Will and Woody do another dunk tank video, then we can keep on that.
I'll be
Yeah,
watching that page like a hawk.
We've called out 2 shows.
Whoa!
Yeah, all right.
Three, kind of, because
Well, Jimmy and Nath got that
yeah.
as well.
Mm.
Yep.
Yes.
That's a lot. That's a lot of radio
Sure.
shows to call out in one episode. But anyway, thank you for listening.
Plinth.
Plinth.
Plinth.